Alright, hubby and I are here at Disney Hollywood Studios for opening day of Star Wars Land. Is it Star Wars Land or Star Wars World, or what do you want to call it? So we're gonna see how it goes. Right now you're only allowed to get one fast pass at a time. Hey, we got Tower of Terror, so that's exciting.
Coming to you live from Eddie's backyard. Sir, yes, sir.
Yay, we are going to get to go see Star Wars World today because we had to wait for boarding times. So that was the thing.
1:14, we are next, that's right.
We are. So, here we go. One day we got to go to that place right there, Tap House.
Oh, yes.
Every time I walk by there, I'm like, ooh, day date for me and Donald. Why does it seem like I've never been down this way? Has it been blocked off? All right. We can board soon. Got these cool, more traveler's guides. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. These are really nice. Attractions. What are those? What is that line for? Oh my gosh, is that how they serve snacks out of those like things?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Even the trash
Oh my
cans
god,
are
look at
badass.
the trash cans. I don't know what I was expecting. I thought it would be like really jam-packed, but there's like actually a lot of room to like walk around.
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca! And is that the no, that's an X-Wing?
That's a Rebel.
A Rebel X-Wing, okay. You and Michael gotta teach me all the merch. Oh my gosh. The kids are gonna absolutely just love seeing all the different ships.
I know.
It could be like a ship museum and they'd be happy. That's where I live. That's where I live. This is so cool. This Market Street area is probably my favorite part. It's just so clustered, so much detail goes into creating this world, and the canopies above. This marketplace is where you can find the Jedi robes and the two large token souvenirs, the custom lightsabers, which are similar to the Harry Potter wand experience at Universal Studios, and run, I believe, about $200. And the droid robot toys, which you design for, I think, a flat rate of $100. I have to say, the droids are really cool. We are not personally into buying any of those souvenirs, so that is all the information that I have on that, but please don't take my word for it and look up any details for yourself if that's something that you're interested in. That's for blue milk.
Yes.
Do you want blue milk, Devin?
No, I don't.
So I didn't know what blue milk was, so here it is. I found this clip in an article discussing what blue milk was. Yeah, I agree with Ray there. It's like she's trying not to bomb. But apparently in another article it says that Luke Skywalker has been enjoying blue milk since 1977. There was an image posted, probably the first movie, where he is sitting at a table with his aunt and uncle over a meal. From my memory, I can't recall what they were actually eating. I don't remember them discussing that in the movie, so I'm really not sure how they definitively decided that that was blue milk. Especially since the place where he's located from this clip is not on Tatooine where he grew up. So I would assume that this creature would have to be on Tatooine, and it's just not adding up for me personally as far as facts. I'm sure there's other people out there who know way better than I do. I'm probably missing a lot of information. Please feel free to inform me if I'm wrong. Anyways, this looks so gross. I really can't imagine having this image in mind while I'm purchasing a tasty beverage. Thankfully, the drink in the park does actually sound really good. It's actually used with a rice milk to give it a creamy, milky, like milkshake taste, which is also great for people who are lactose intolerant, can also enjoy this drink. And it's also supposed to be flavored with various fruits and coconut flavors. So it sounds extremely delicious, very summery, and I think it comes frozen, which is great for the heat in Florida. This is the token drink to buy when you come to Star Wars World, and I want to say it's upwards of $11 to $12 for this drink. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that. The butterbeer, I think, comes in at about $8. The reason I'm comparing this to Harry Potter World so much is because it feels very similar. In Harry Potter World, you have the wizarding robes, the butterbeer, and the wands that are your token purchases to get. Really enjoy the immersion of Harry Potter, and the Star Wars world seems to be going the same route to give people that immersed feeling, where you can buy the Jedi robes and you can get the droid robots to follow you around, as well as a lightsaber. And as I said before, with the lightsabers, they do kind of like the wand ceremony where you choose your kyber crystals that go inside of your lightsaber. And finally, you have your token drink. So this is why I'm doing a comparison. Everything is wonderful, having an outfit, having the token weapon, and even having an authentic meal to enjoy. However, it's just missing some sort of authenticity for me on the respect of the drink, unlike the butterbeer from Harry Potter World. Of course, it's much easier to imagine what a butterbeer would taste like than blue milk, and it's not as if you can go to some other dimension, find an alien creature, and bring back the milk to create this drink. So they had to do the best that they could. So call me overcritical, I know, I'm sorry, but when you have such a huge fandom, when it's also so closely like the experience you would get at Harry Potter World, you just can't help but make those small distinctions between the two. Also, when you're looking at spending that much money for a beverage that probably doesn't cost more than $1 to make, it's kind of hard for the average person to swallow that pill, considering they've already spent so much money to get there and their tickets and whatever other souvenirs that they decided to buy. That's just kind of what goes through my mind. So I'm kind of thinking if they had to have some other like edible token item that's very Star Wars, they could have maybe gone with a food item instead, and it would have been a little bit easier to the authenticity aspect for the purposes of creating that immersive experience. Anyways, we'll continue on with this vlog. I just really had to say my piece on the topic since we're discussing the entire Harry Potter experience. I'm very happy to have the opportunity to be one of the first people to get to see the park, and I'm so thankful for that. It's such an amazing thing. Well, that was perfect timing. So now we're on our way to Disney Springs, and then we are going to get some lunch, go pick up the kids. But that was perfect timing. It was just enough time to walk around the Star Wars world and get to see it. Where are we? We're at the Polite Pig here. Yum. What did we order?
We got the smoked turkey with apple bacon jam,
Ooh,
BLT, and roasted corn.
The apple bacon jam, that's what I was super excited to try, so that was so good. But yeah, here's the Polite Pig, and it's really cute in here, and the food looks so good. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. What's today? It's Sunday.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sunday, and we're gonna make our brother go on a Hagrids Motorbike.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so we are at Universal Studios. Yep. Yeah. And we're gonna go on Hagrid's Motorbike Ride.
Let's go. It's actually our second time.
Aaron, are you excited? Why not?
Don't worry.
What do you get if you go on the ride? Okay. What are you doing, Aaron, for the long ride? 75-minute wait. What are you doing? Playing Pokemon? Decided to take a break from NEWTs exams to go to Harry Potter World at Universal Studios and ride the new Hagrids Motorbike Ride, which is like our new favorite ride at Universal Studios. It's so much fun.
And I've got some Cornish pixies for you to see. And if we're lucky enough to lure one in, a unicorn.
Right between his
Well, I think it's time to give this idea a go. Down there.
Judy! Well, that's just marvellous, Arthur. Not bad.
I think we're ready.
Right. Arthur's been doing a bit of tinkering with the bike. Making some improvements, you might say. Let's give that turtle bun a try.
Careful, Hagrid. Your dragonfly is for emergencies.
Melody, Pin! Let's get them back to their cave. Come on. My one! Oh, blimey, you've done it, Arthur. That dragonfire could not have been smoother. Well, apart from me, you know.
Yes, well, that's not quite how that's supposed to work.
Very, very much.
Is it the best ride ever?
Not the best ride ever, but
What's the best ride?
the second best ride ever.
Okay.
What's the best ride ever?
Haunted Mansion.
What?
Is that by the Hogwarts stuff?
Just a second. It's a swing set. Does it, Aaron, does it swing?
Yeah, no, it's
Just a hair, huh?
Actually, we're not having mock.
Hey, alright, so it is, what's today? It's Friday, August 30th. Tomorrow is the last day of the NEWTs, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this vlog now because yeah, we have a lot going on. I'm gonna get to that in just a minute, but I'm gonna try to push through till the very last minute, but I won't be updating if I finish any other books. So I am gonna try to finish this book. I haven't been doing very good on my NEWTs. There's absolutely no way I can finish at this point. I'm going to try to finish this book, or at least get as close to finishing it as I possibly can. I wanted to go ahead and do an official wrap up so I can close up this vlog. You may or may not know, I live in Florida and Hurricane Dorian is on its way. It's expected to hit late Sunday, early Monday, and this is mine and my family and I's
first hurricane we've ever experienced. It came at us as kind of a surprise, although we knew exactly what we were getting ourselves into when we moved here. We kind of didn't really feel like it was fall yet. We thought we still had months in advance until we had to really start prepping for hurricane season. So we just are really not prepared. We're not getting panicked about it because as these things go, they can change. Plus we are inland, so we're trying not to get into like the panicked frenzy and just trying to do what we can to get as prepared as we possibly can. It looks like our biggest problems are going to be extended power outage. That's kind of more what we're prepping for. That means, you know, trying to find creative ways to cook without a stove, cooking with things that aren't perishable, kind of things like that. So yeah, we're just gonna do our best, I guess, and learn from this first experience. I have to say it has been really interesting what goes into everything. My Facebook feed is like blowing up with different updates on Dorian is up to, where you can find water because we went shopping last night and everything was gone. We kind of were thinking maybe we should have gone shopping a little bit sooner, you know, just at least to grab a couple things of water, but we found other ways to stock up on some water. I think we're gonna be totally fine. It's just we have some other things we need to do to get ready. We actually have a really nice generator, so we just have to go get oil and gas for it. So yeah, I'm not gonna have much more time. Tonight, we're gonna spend today going and running some errands, but then we have to pick up the kids from school and we're gonna actually take them back to Disney, to the Star Wars world, and try to ride the Millennium Falcon ride. It's definitely going to be a long wait. We're preparing for about an hour and a half to 2-hour wait. So we're just gonna like bring books, and I think I will be able to get some good reading time in. I'm just gonna pack my book in my backpack and read in line. This weekend though, we're gonna just kind of like chill and get our video game time in before we lose power. Gotta do some laundry. Might not be able to wash clothes.
Okay, we came back today. Friday after school, we surprised the boys and brought them back, so we're gonna go stand in line for 2 hours. Hello! To ride the Millennium Falcon ride. Passport. Oh, we didn't see this yesterday. Yes. See, even my husband brought a book.
Hey!
What do you think?
Star Wars World so far. So apparently I found this flashlight and some random cleaning gloves in my backpack, right? So I'm backpack man from Jumanji.
While we waited in this line for 2 hours, I did bring a book, This Fractured Light, my library book. So trying to squeeze in as much reading as I possibly could. However, this line, for being 2-hour line, actually was moving pretty quickly. It didn't feel like it was 2 hours long. And the line had like a lot of cool things going on. Things to look at, people talking, all that cool stuff, so it wasn't a bad wait, and I didn't read as much as I thought I was gonna get read. About a few pages.
I'm feeling above that last group, but this, this is the group I've been waiting for, yes! Come in! I have an opportunity for you all.
This is the Millennium Falcon ride, and it's so much fun. You get a team of people, and you basically are in control of the Millennium Falcon as you fly through these simulations. And it's so interactive. I guess the buttons are supposed to do something. The people up front, the pilot, they paired my husband with another woman, and then my son Aaron with another little girl who, what were you? You were in charge of the guns, right?
Yeah, the gunners.
So there were the gunners, so if they actually push the button, then the guns would go. And the pilots, if the Millennium Falcon would actually go where the pilots directed it via the controls. So such an interesting, fun ride, very, very interactive, and it was totally worth the 2-hour long wait. As I said, it's not a bad wait because it continuously moves, It's when the lines just stop dead for a long period of time, when you really feel that long wait period. Okay. What do you want to do next time we come?
I want to go giant training with dark side. I kind of want to wear these ears.
You're gonna wear those ears?
Yeah, while I'm doing the training.
But Chewbacca's not on the dark side.
Oh. Yeah.
You want to put them on your?
Yeah. But your dark side. I like these ears.
But to go ahead and officially wrap up my NEWTs vlog and my progress and what I have done, I am sadly not going to be able to be a Hogwarts professor, at least this year. Maybe next year, and next year I will also be participating in the Owls portion, so we'll give it a go again next year. But here is what I have accomplished. Okay, so I have like my list of challenges and books. So in order to be a Hogwarts professor, you would have to get an O in Transfiguration. I did read the book for A, which was LGBTQ book, which I read Simon versus the Homo Sapien Agenda. To get an E, you were supposed to read a sequel. I did finish This Shattered World, which was Starbound number 2 by Amy Kaufman. And I'm in the process of working on an O. You're supposed to read a book that is 500 pages or more. For this, I chose A Court of Mist and Fury. It has a total of 626 pages. I have read to page 280. For me, if I could, I was planning on at least reading to page 500 and calling it good. That's another 220 pages to reach that goal, which it's not gonna happen. So I failed. I got an E in Transfiguration instead of the required O. Next grade you had to get was an E in Defense Against the Dark Arts. I may have gotten an A. I did read. So to get an A, you'd have to read a book with Black Under the Dust Jacket. I did read 2 other audiobooks, Truly Devious and Wonder Woman Warbringer, but I had them on audiobook, so if the book has Black Under the Dust Jacket, I don't know, you let me know. Maybe I got an A, maybe I didn't, I don't know. Challenge to get an E would be your first pick, City of Ashes. I did not even touch this book, so I did not get an E in Defense Against the Dark Arts. And then finally you had to get 2 A's for 2 secondary subjects. I chose Charms. For this one you had to read a book with a pretty cover. That is this book for me, Their Fractured Light. This is also book 3 of the Starbound series by Amy Kaufman. And this book is so good. So good, but I haven't finished it yet, so I haven't got that A yet. The other one I went for was Divination. To get an A in Divination, you had to read a book with white cover. For this, I read Sadie, and that one I did complete. To end it all, I have an E in Transfiguration, an A in Divination. And that is all I did. And maybe an A in Charms. But either way, I had so much fun this month doing the NEWTs exam for the first time. And I really look forward to the OWLs portion of this next year. And I'll see you later. Wish me luck that I don't get washed away.